Oh my goodness gracious. This is a mess.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Halloween Hotel, and in today we're going to go over fog machines. I don't even know how many I have. Looks like I have 7. I have 5 regular small guys that are not very many watts, and then I got 2 big ones that I'll use in the cemetery, the low-lying fog ones. I'm gonna be honest with you, I see a lot of Facebook comments and Facebook posts about fog machines and keeping them good and all that. I've had these ones behind me for years, except for I think 3 of them I bought within the last 2 years. I would say the rest of them are over 5 years old. I have never had an issue with them. The only thing I've ever done is at the end I've drained them, and there's been a couple of years where I haven't drained them at all. I just was in a rush and threw them in there, or I thought I drained them. You seen that mess of a box in the beginning of the vlog, and I can tell you that every single one of those was empty except for one, and it made a mess inside that bin, so I'm going to have to wash the bin. And what I do every year is I set them out, I hook up the controllers to them, and I get 50-50 distilled water and vinegar. I put it in a pitcher. I simply put as much as I need to in there, and then I'll just let them run to clean out the lines. I have never, in the 7 years I've haunted, this will be my 7th year, I have never had a fog machine not work on me. And I think I treat them like crap. And I think it's unbelievable that when I go on Facebook, I see all these people that have problems with their fog machines. It could be that I don't really run mine that much, but I will say my low-lying fog one, my older one that's about 7 or 8 years old now, I've run that one the most, and I've never had an issue with it, but I have had to redo some stuff into it because I've had some rats get into it and chew some lines. They chewed the bladder. So if you look behind me, you'll see the one right here behind me that has the pitcher. I have a line that goes into the pitcher, and what I'll do is I'll usually get a 1-quart fog a 1-quart fog bottle, and I'll just dip that line in there, and that's what it runs off of. So there's no bladder for it. But I'm gonna plug these in. I'm probably gonna eat my words. I have not ran these at all. So I'm gonna plug them in, let them warm up, and I'm gonna see if they work. And I bet you I'm gonna eat my words, and half of them don't work because of what I just said. So we'll see you in a few minutes.
Well, so far I am 4 for 4. The first 4 have went, and you just can't see any fog just because I'm not using fog juice. So initially fog juice came out, and then the vinegar water mixture got mixed in there. So the first 4 small guys are good, and the first big guy actually went off too. And I only plugged in 5, so I'm going to plug in the other 2 and see how they work as well. We'll be right back. So here we go, we got the last 2 left. We got the big boy right here, and then we got one of the small ones. These 2 with the skeletons, this one and the one on the end, they are going to go to the cannon, the 2 cannons up on the roof. So cross my fingers that these guys work. But what I'm using is these controllers right here for these 2. I just hooked them up randomly. You get these from Home Depot. Usually at the end of the season you can get them for like $7. Oh, there goes, apparently that one works. And I only have it on the power button. You can see they're raised up. The red powers it, the yellow puts it on a timer, and the green would be to manually actuate it. So yeah, it's already going. So the big one's working. And now for the little one, as you can see, you can't really see it, but the red one is actually lit up. I guess you can't see it on the camera, but I'm gonna hit the green button and manually do it. And that one is working as well. You can see a little bit of fog juice coming out initially. So that's it. I mean, we're 7 for 7. That's good. Not bad for what you seen in the beginning when we stormed like crap. I need to start taking better care of my stuff. So my only concern is going to be this guy right here, my other big one. It's about 8 years old. It doesn't seem like it's pushing out, so it could be clogged up. There's maybe something wrong with it. It is working, but I don't think it's going to throw a lot. So I'm definitely gonna need it for the cemetery this year, so I'll tear it apart and see if there's anything gunked up, replace some lines or something. But I mean, it still works. I could still use it if I want. It's just not blowing it out hard enough. The smoke or the fog is coming out the way it should. It's just not being blown. So I'll dig into it and look. It's not that hard. So not too bad for storing it like crap. And like I said, I think I'm gonna start taking better care of my stuff, because I mean we're looking at 300-400 hours worth of stuff here. So if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe, and we're gonna have a full season of Halloween stuff going on this year. So stay with me, and we'll be at it till the end.